Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Cancer, and it runs from the new moon on the 21st of January to the full moon on the 5th of February. So I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle for you. And then I'm going to lay down your 10 cards on the table in front of me. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And I've got, oh shit man, Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Cancer that runs from the new moon on the 21st of January to the full moon on the 5th of February. So a good shuffle first of all, and then I'm going to lay down your 10 cards on the table in front of me. Right, so the first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. The card I get is the Eight of Swords in the reversed position. I do sense here that something rather karmic has been going on here. Okay, I do sense a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, this coming and going. A vicious cycle. You know, you could well have been experiencing the same kind of thing over and over again. Okay, something keeps repeating here, something keeps repeating. That's the kind of energy which I get. But however, this card is in the reverse position as I read it, and this card is very much about breaking free from this vicious cycle. I mean, the card actually shows a person, they're tied up, they're blindfolded, there's these swords in the ground in front of them which appear like they're bars for a prison, but the card is reversed, the rope can just drop off. Okay, you can take the blindfold off and see there's actually a gap between two of the swords, and that's how I feel it is with you here. Something's been holding you back for so long now, but I just sense you just cutting those chains and then seeing a way forward here. The card crossing is the Hermit card in the reverse position. Yeah, already too much soul searching has been done here. It's like you've been looking at it over and over again. So I do sense there's been a lot of overthinking here. Okay, and just looking within yourself. I mean, usually I would say look within yourself for answers, but it's like it's too much here. Okay, and there's a strong sense of the need, which I sense you're going to do, of actually getting out there a bit more. Okay, so going on those workshops, enjoying yourself with friends, or going for those walks. Okay, it's like a complete change around where, rather than being within yourself, like all the hard work has been done, I feel, and now it needs to kind of match up on the outside, which comes about from you kind of sort of getting out there a bit more. Yeah, I mean, in the past, coming to the present, I've got the Three of Swords, quite clearly shows heartache here. It could well be a broken heart. Sometimes it can relate to like a sort of love triangle situation. I keep getting two's company, three's a crowd here as well with this card. There's an awful lot of frustrations. Things have been difficult, okay, and I do see these angels just helping to carry you through a difficult period here. But let's just look more forward and see what's going to happen here. That's a lot better actually, the Five of Cups in the reverse position. There has been a lot of thinking back, as shown here by the cups on the ground. It could relate to like a passing, or it could relate to the ending of a long-term relationship. But the card is reversed, and actually it shows you turning around and kind of sort of looking forward here, and there's two cups standing. So it does show you feeling a whole lot better emotionally, in the coming weeks and months here. I just sense a complete turnaround that comes about from you letting go, cutting those chains, and then just moving forward. So you may well have to cut some ties with somebody or some situation here. Okay, this card has come up, so I've got to give it. It's the Twin Flame card, okay, which is like the other half of your soul. Much stronger than soulmates. Soulmates can be friends, family, lovers, and they can come and go. But the twin flame is like they're always with you, but not always in a physical sense. They're always with you in like a spiritual sense, because it's like this invisible thread that ties the two of you together. It could well be there's a separation, or you haven't met them in a physical sense because the card is in the reverse position. But this does seem to be your kind of sort of goal. You're wanting this kind of sort of divine connection here. Subconsciously, wow, okay. I've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is interesting because this is a one card in the pack, which for me anyhow has the same meaning upright as well as reversed. So it's like whichever way you look at the situation, you always come to the same conclusion. Okay, so a twin flame is a twin flame. Whether they're with you or not, they are with you in a spiritual sense. Okay, but also with this card here, it's like you've been working on yourself. There's a lot here around Cupid's arrows of love, so it could be around love. Also a project as well. Things very much shown to be up in the air around this, but if you imagine like you shake a snow globe and all the snow is all over the place, okay, but it's going to settle to reveal this beautiful scene. So your advice card is shown by the King of Cups. This has come out quite a lot in all my readings today. And it's very much this feeling of listening to your heart, okay? I mean, I would always say, let your mind kind of sort of control the situation, but listen to your heart. If you don't listen to your heart, then it kind of causes this resentment, okay? I mean, your heart could be a backseat driver perhaps, but, it's listening to your heart, and listening to what it has to say, and then that will drive you forward. Because when the heart and mind work together, anything is possible. So on the outside, things looking great. The Sun card is the best card in the pack. Okay, so it is very much about this happiness ahead of you. This, these brighter happenings as well. And it's like you come to realise that there is no road to happiness, but rather happiness is the road. Okay, so there's a lot of joy, in the travelling here. I get. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the High Priestess reversed. I do sense this negative energy around you in the form of a person, someone who's manipulating the situation, controlling. There's a lot of fear attached to this, but they can't harm you. Everything is very superficial with them, and I do sense you moving away and just moving forward from them. I've got another Sun card because this is a Tarot Prague deck. I've got two Sun cards and I've got two Death cards. Okay, so it's very much confirmation. The best card in the pack again. This is a brilliant reading actually. It's about brighter happiness, it's about happiness, it's the clouds just clearing just to reveal the sun that was always there. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and there's a link for free daily readings. Thank you.